All right, guys, it's time to check out the Foliot Stratonaut GMT. But before I get started on that, I got to tell you a little bit of backstory because up until the Worn and Wound wind-up show in Chicago, I had only talked to the owner, Izzy, via Instagram. And we had some good conversations, but I have a lot of conversations, so I kind of got lost in the shuffle. And when I met up with him in Chicago, he reminded me that we already had this long conversation going. And it was nice to meet him face to face, shake hands, hang out for a minute, and see his project, his labor of love, because this was like 2 years in the making. So that's what's really cool about microbrand, and it's definitely displayed here with this brand and this particular watch, is the passion behind it, the energy behind it, and for me, it's kind of like the romance behind it. I know that's a weird word to use when trying to buy a watch, but it elevates something special, just like going to an authorized dealer to buy a luxury watch. In the affordable range, you don't really have that same experience unless you go to microbrand. Then you can have a similar experience. It's different because you're actually meeting and talking to the creator, the owner, the people that are behind the passion of the timepiece. So enough ramble about that. Let's get into the watch, okay? So what we're looking at here is a ground up build, something that he designed and had assembled. So 41 millimeter case, 48 lug to lug. I measure with this boxed crystal at 13.2. I think without it, it's like 12.2. So relatively thin, definitely under that 13 and a half that some divers are at. Not that this is a diver, but it's kind of specced out like one. 20 millimeter lug width here, and this amazing bracelet tapers down to 16, actually a touch under that. And then he has a very thin, clean clasp to go with it, also signed with the logo and the branding. Double pushers here, and double pushers operating 2 prongs, so extra security there instead of just a single prong that I've seen people have problems with in the past. I've seen less problems with the double prongs. Now, the micro adjust here is kind of familiar to some other brands, but I don't think any one of them have done it in this narrow of a package. So really well done on that guy. Excellent hardware on this, screw pins, and it is very easy and nice to size. Nice screw down case back. They are individually numbered. They are USA assembled, and it has, the movement is a Swiss ETA 2893 elaborate grade, regulated in 6 positions. So, I mean, this thing is pretty dang awesome. It's anti-magnetic. I think he actually put the movement in a Faraday cage to increase the anti-magnetism beyond, I forget what the ISO number is, but basically it's 20,000 amp meters, I think is what it's rated at. 200 meter water resist. So, I mean, this thing is specced out pretty dang heavy for sure. You have a sapphire, if we zoom in on the sapphire crystal, and you have a sapphire bezel insert. It is a bi-directional. You can see you have the plus minus there. So if you want to track, plus minus GMT, you can easily indicate that, and you can go in either direction. The traction on the coin edge bezel is a little bit less than I would prefer, but I don't have any problem getting a hold of it, and I can tell it is like, it's very snappy. There must be like some ceramic ball bearings or something in there. I'm not going to like take it off or anything, but it didn't say on the website if that's what it included. There's a few different colorways. There's only 125, I think, of each one. I chose this one. When I say I chose this one, when I was having that conversation with Izzy at the Chicago wind-up show, he, we were talking, and he's like, hey, I want you to take one with you. I want you to like make the video. I want you to experience the watch, and I want your feedback. So I've been talking to him. I think he built an amazing watch. So, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. There's other bits too. So it's more than just the watch too. So we're going to cover that in a moment. Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you a special code, and you're going to want to use this code for 2 different reasons. One, you're going to save a heck of a lot of money. And 2, it helps Izzy and I track, where the traffic is coming from. So if it's coming from my channel, then that's a good thing. That means people are responding to the watches that I'm showing. C3 lume on this thing. You can see you have the gilt colorway there on the handset and on the indexes. Very nice colorway. There are some without gilt. I'm a sucker for it. I actually like it. I love the gold tones with there, especially with the splash of red and the black and the kind of off-white colorway. It really all ties together, I think, and I dig it. I'm going to show you one other thing. I'm going to probably miss some things, guys. There's so many things with this. So when you unscrew the crown, you get a nice pop. Boom, right there, right? And you have that red indicator there. I mean, the crown sticks out so far that you're probably going to notice, but just in case, the little red on the tube, on the crown tube, is a nice touch as well. So in this position, you're going to be able to wind it, and you can tell this is a higher grade movement. It is crazy smooth on the winding. Of course, in the first position here, you can change the date, or you can advance the GMT hand. That's the date. Okay, so this is the GMT hand. And you'll notice on the GMT hand, there's a long tail. Well, why do they do that? A couple different reasons. The primary reason is because, well, nobody else is doing it. But it's an easy conversion for those that don't realize that, you know, if the GMT hand's pointing towards 1600, all you have to do is minus 12, and then you'll have the 12-hour time for it, which would be 4. Well, you don't have to think about it now. Just follow the GMT hand over to the other end, and it's pointing towards 4. You know it's 4 p.m. Okay? Very simple. Another byproduct of that is technically you could track another time zone if it's 12 hours difference between the two, but I don't know how you'd, I mean, you could figure that out, but I don't know too many people that are going to utilize that function. That's just an extra thing. All right, I gotta slam through this. I did it in the unboxing, but the leather pouch is awesome. It is actually made in USA, in Tennessee. It is full suede on the inside. There's a bunch of auxiliary pouches. So the watch would be in there. Some of your tools would be in here. There's extra tool bits in there, and your info and everything would be in there. It is all high quality leather. Not to mention, you could use this for setting your watch on and sizing it or doing whatever. So nice little travel pouch. It would be nice and flat. So extra bits, you know, it's better than a cardboard box. You're probably going to use it. It comes with a extra, it looks like leather, but this is actually vegan leather. I figure maybe they were thinking that they already used up enough leather on this guy. Let's go vegan on the strap. But it is very soft and supple. So maybe they went with the vegan because of how comfortable it is. It's going to be, I don't know, to me it's softer than like real leather. Also comes with a nylon like NATO style strap, and then the couple of tools. It comes with a spring bar removal tool. That is the double springs. It does both ends at the same time. Pretty cool. And it comes with a screwdriver with different bits available in the pouch for sizing the bracelet. Pretty dang cool. That's all included. Retail price $1,495. I know it's a lot of money. You're getting a lot of watch, but use discount code STRATOROB. That's all capital letters, STRATOROB. You're going to get $300 off. That's going to put the price at $1,195. I know I'm starting to sound like an infomercial now, but why would you not use that code? I mean, that is a legit awesome discount. I don't know how long it's going to last for. I don't think it's going to last for very long. It's just going to help him jumpstart and get some more capital, and then he's going to have to probably take that away because that's actually probably too low of a price, in my opinion, for this watch. So, all right, I think I covered most things. If I missed something, I'm going to probably have this watch around for a while. I will definitely show more. But the taper on the bracelet, in the clasp, really ties everything together. I really don't see, as good as this is and that, unless you're in love with those other straps, this is one watch that the bracelet's going to stay on the watch for me, just because it works so well. All right, let's kill the lights, check the lume. We do have C3 lume. I think we have bi lume. It didn't say BGW9, but I'm seeing C3 and BGW9 like everywhere. It's awesome. I'm really digging the lume on this. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.